Hey there, friend. Let's talk about one of the most dominant defensive players in the NFL right now, Chris Jones. Recently, Rich Eisen, a well-known NFL analyst, ranked Jones among the very best defenders in the league. And honestly, if you're a Chiefs fan, this should give you plenty to be excited about. Chris Jones has been a game-changer for the Chiefs defense, especially over the last couple of seasons. Rich Eisen highlighted Jones' blend of size, speed, and power as reasons why he stands out. When you watch Jones on the field, you don't just see a defensive tackle, you see a force that disrupts offenses at every level. He's the kind of player who can collapse the pocket, stop the run, and even drop back in coverage when needed. Last season, Jones showed flashes of dominance that reminded fans and analysts alike why he's a cornerstone of this team's defense. His ability to pressure the quarterback consistently puts opposing offenses on their heels. Rich Eisen's ranking isn't just about stats, it's about how Jones changes the game with his presence. And in a league where pass rushers are king, Jones is right up there with the elite. Now, I want to ask you, do you agree with Rich Eisen's assessment of Chris Jones? Is he one of the best defensive players in the NFL today? Drop a quick yes or no in the comments. I want to hear what you think. Also, if you're really into deep Chiefs coverage like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss any updates or insider news. We're aiming to grow this community, and your support means everything. Alright, that's a solid look at Chris Jones' elite status. Up next, we'll talk about exactly how he fits into the Chiefs' bigger defensive strategy and why he's so crucial to their success. Stick around for that. Alright, now that we've established Chris Jones as an elite player, let's dig into how he fits into the Chiefs' bigger defensive picture. The Chiefs are known for their explosive offense led by Patrick Mahomes, but their defense, with Jones anchoring the front, plays a massive role in their championship runs. Chris Jones is the kind of player who doesn't just rack up stats. He changes how offenses plan and execute. His ability to disrupt the pocket forces quarterbacks to hurry their throws or move out of position, creating opportunities for the rest of the defense. The Chiefs' defensive scheme leverages Jones' unique skill set, giving him freedom to attack both the run and pass. It's not just about individual play. Jones works seamlessly with other defensive stars to form a wall that's tough to break down. When he's on the field, opponents have to account for his presence, often shifting blocking schemes just to contain him. This opens up chances for linebackers and defensive backs to make plays. Rich Eisen's ranking of Jones confirms what Chiefs fans have seen firsthand. He's a cornerstone of the team's defense, and a major reason why Kansas City can compete at the highest level. Without Jones anchoring the defensive line, the Chiefs would struggle to keep up with the NFL's elite offenses. Now, I want to get your take. How important do you think Chris Jones is to the Chiefs' defense? Is he very important, somewhat important, or not that important? Let me know by dropping your vote in the comments. And hey, if you're enjoying this breakdown, hit the like button. It helps the channel grow and brings more Chiefs fans together for conversations like this. Plus, if you haven't yet, subscribe and turn on notifications to catch all the latest news and analysis on the Chiefs. Coming up next, we'll break down Chris Jones' individual strengths and some of the challenges he faces. You don't want to miss that. Let's break down what makes Chris Jones so special on the field, and be real about some of the challenges he faces. It's easy to just look at highlights and assume everything's perfect, but even elite players have areas to improve. Starting with his strengths, Chris Jones combines explosive power with quickness that few defensive tackles have. He can bull rush offensive linemen off the ball and collapse the pocket in a flash. His ability to penetrate gaps disrupts plays before they develop, which is huge against both the run and the pass. Plus, Jones is surprisingly agile for a guy his size, allowing him to chase down quarterbacks and running backs in space. Another key part of his game is his football IQ. Reads offenses well and often anticipates plays, helping him position himself perfectly to make big stops. That awareness adds to his impact beyond just raw athleticism. Now, on the flip side, some critics say Jones can sometimes get caught out of position when he overcommits to the pass rush. There are moments when he's so focused on getting to the quarterback that he leaves gaps in the run defense. Plus, injuries have occasionally limited his availability, which is something the Chiefs definitely want to avoid going forward. Overall though, Chris Jones' strengths far outweigh any setbacks. He's a complete player who consistently makes an impact, and Rich Eisen's praise reflects that. I want to hear from you. Your favorite Chris Jones play? Is it a sack, a tackle for loss, or maybe a forced fumble? Share your favorite moment in the comments below. And if you're finding this breakdown helpful, go ahead and share this video with your fellow Chiefs fans. The more the merrier in this community. Next up, we'll look at what the future might hold for Chris Jones and how the Chiefs plan to keep him at his best for years to come. Now, let's look ahead at what the future might hold for Chris Jones and the Kansas City Chiefs. Given his importance, it's clear the team wants to keep him around for the long haul, but there are always questions about contracts, health, and legacy. Chris Jones is currently under contract, but with his elite status, there's always talk about potential extensions or negotiations. The Chiefs know that locking down a player like Jones is key to maintaining their defensive strength. From a fan's perspective, you want to see him in a Chiefs uniform for many seasons to come, especially considering the impact he has on the game. In terms of health, staying injury-free will be crucial. Defensive tackles take a lot of physical punishment every game, and Jones is no exception. The Chiefs' medical and coaching staff will likely manage his workload carefully to keep him fresh for big moments late in the season and playoffs. Looking at the bigger picture, Jones is on track to build a legacy in Kansas City. If he continues at this level, he could be remembered as one of the franchise's all-time great defenders. And for us fans, watching that journey unfold is exciting. Now, I want to ask you, do you think Chris Jones will finish his career with the Chiefs? Yes or no? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you can keep up with all the latest updates on Jones and the Chiefs. Your support helps this channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Coming next is the final chapter, where we'll wrap things up with some fan reactions and final thoughts on Rich Eisen's ranking. Alright, we've covered a lot about Chris Jones, from Rich Eisen's ranking to his role, skills, and future with the Chiefs. Now, let's wrap it up by checking out how fans are reacting and sharing some final thoughts. The Chiefs fan community has been buzzing about Jones' status as one of the league's best defenders. Many agree with Rich Eisen's take, pointing out his consistent ability to impact games. Some fans highlight specific moments like key sacks or game-changing plays that prove why Jones is essential to Kansas City's success. Of course, there are always different opinions. Some fans debate where exactly Jones ranks among all NFL defenders, sparking plenty of lively discussions online. That's what makes being a Chiefs fan so fun. Everyone has their own take, and it's great to hear them. So, here's a question for you. Where would you rank Chris Jones among all defensive players in the NFL right now? Top 5, top 10, or even higher? Drop your ranking in the comments. I'm excited to see what you think. Before you go, if you enjoyed this deep dive, please smash that like button and subscribe to Total Chiefs News. We're on a mission to hit 5,000 subscribers, and your support is a huge part of making that happen. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to stay up to date with all things Chiefs. Thanks for sticking with me through this breakdown. I'll catch you next time with more Chiefs news and analysis.